Generally, one would expect that diseases are ushered in by observable symptoms, but that would be a huge mistake if you think so of glaucoma eye disease.
Before an individual can realize that he or she has glaucoma, usually 70 to 80% of damage is already done. And any damage caused by glaucoma is irreversible. It is irreversible. So that's where the tough one is there.
Glaucoma is a leading cause of blindness for people over 60 years old. Unfortunately, only about half of the people who have glaucoma even know they have it. This is because it has no early symptoms. Eye doctors sometimes call it the sneak thief of vision.
Glaucoma, popularly nicknamed sneak thief of sight, has over the years posed a threat to clear eyesight, with approximately 2 million Nigerians affected, a number which has been described as a tiny fraction compared to the many more individuals with glaucoma at the risk of blindness. Ironically, though glaucoma symptoms are very sneaky, early detection of disease has been found a key factor in saving sight. How then would one detect a disease so creepy in nature, you may ask, and rightly so? This can be achieved through regular eye examination.
So the best way we manage glaucoma is early intervention. So if people have a habit of regularly having their eyes examined, it's very easy to detect it at an early stage, and then it can be nipped at the bud.
It has been observed that patients referred from optometrists with a diagnosis of glaucoma are more likely to be in the early stages of the disease and have higher chances of not losing their sight. At this stage, the doctor can prescribe vision-preserving treatments. According to World Health Organization fact sheet N143, glaucoma is the third largest cause of blindness after cataract and trachoma. Together, these three are responsible for 80% of blindness world over and about 70% of blindness in sub-Saharan Africa. It has been revealed that only 50% of the disease is diagnosed in developed countries, while 85% are undiagnosed in developing countries, with patients in the developing countries mostly presenting disease at an advanced stage. From this report, it is clear that the menace of glaucoma is further strengthened by the high level of ignorance by those suffering from it. Equally startling about this eye disease is the fact that the causes are relatively unknown, with age and heredity classified as possible risk factors.
Another problem was ignorance amongst, or lack of awareness amongst some Nigerians about the ability of these problems to be prevented, or the fact that these problems can be prevented. And this is where partnership with the media is of paramount importance, because the media are the voice of the nation. They can advocate and enlighten people, about some of these problems.
Oftentimes, this class of disease is usually very difficult to avoid, given that both transmission of gene and advancement in age follow natural causes not directly within human control.
It has very strong hereditary links, very, very strong. And any person who is of African descent must screen for glaucoma.
Nevertheless, chances of going blind from the eye disease have dropped by nearly half. This is following advancements in diagnosis and treatment of glaucoma. Buttressing the need for regular eye check as a key factor in winning the war against glaucoma is the testimony of Mr. Adeduro. Adeduro, who has been living with the disease for 28 years, was on an eye check at the Lagos Teaching Hospital when the ophthalmologist carried out some tests that revealed he had glaucoma. Remarkably, this, he said, was his first time of hearing the word glaucoma. Glaucoma is generally painless and sneaky in attacking the eyes. This explains why affected individuals may not get to notice the early symptoms until significant eye loss occurs. The situation is also being tackled by the various awareness outreaches and campaign on the subject.
We usually have what we call a pre-congress activity, and one of which is the eye cam, which you can see going on here, provision of the free eye cam. We look for sponsorship, and this year we are lucky to have the government of Plateau State and Sightsavers International who have agreed to sponsor this eye cam to provide free eye services to the community here.
I have a slight impaired vision. Even though I'm bespectacled already, I figure it's no longer serving me the way it used to. So I believe it needed a review.
In fact, I'm very happy with what this organization has done to the community of Bokos local government as a whole.
Food rich in antioxidants and containing vitamin A can equally be helpful in maintaining good eyesight. Glaucoma, despite its adverse nature, is a preventable cause of blindness. Many can and do live through it not going blind. None should therefore surrender his or her eyesight to glaucoma. Adults from the age of 40 years and above should practice self-health by undertaking regular eye checkups.